Hello and welcome, Rubina here. Today I want to ask you a question. Do you do you find you often ask yourself how how will this happen? How will I get this? How will I get there? How will I this? How will I that? Do you find you do that a lot? Well, I want to speak to this how today because over the past year and a half, I set a goal for myself. Okay, so I it was a goal I had for a very long time, but there was an experience I had in August 2022 that triggered me really putting some focus around it. And I want to share the experience around this. And I'm going to be doing multiple videos around this experience and how it's really helped me with a physical goal that I've had on getting healthier. Okay. And so I recognized as I did the inner work over the last year that, I was focusing on the how. And that was actually keeping me stuck. That was keeping me in this loop, this inner story, this inner dialogue that I was having with myself that wasn't moving me forward. It was actually keeping me stuck. It was moving me. I was living in reverse as a result of the how. All right. Um, So I want to thank a few people for helping me in this journey over the last year and a half. Bob Proctor, my mentor, I still, he still mentors me. I use his material all the time. In fact, thinking into results is what I used over the last year and a half. That's really helped propel me and help me achieve this goal, a goal that I'm continuing to work with every day. Um, a couple of other people, Brian Proctor, Bob's son, he wrote this amazing book. My Father Knew the Secret. I've been reading it through this amazing group that Tommy and Monty have put together. And I want to thank them as well, because that group has been fabulous. And the people in the community are incredible. And then I also want to thank Susanna, a mentor that I connected with, the first person I met when I was at the first Bob Proctor event. And I connected with Susanna earlier this year in 2023, and she has really significantly helped me. And Susanna, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you to all of these people that I just mentioned. Let's get back to what I want to talk about. So, the how. My goal last year in August 2022, I was actually rear-ended. Okay. And that accident, I've been rear-ended before, but that accident had a significant impact on me because I'm in my early 50s and I utilize a wheelchair for those that don't know. And that accident impacted my shoulders even more than they were already impacted. So I was in a place where my shoulders and neck were constantly aching and sore. And that accident just made it worse. However, I remember very clearly when that accident happened, I told myself that there's something good that's going to come out of this. I didn't know what at the time, but I knew something good was going to come out of it. And one of the things that I've been doing is prior to this accident, I would practice when I do my daily gratitude practice. I am thankful and I appreciate the challenges that come in my life. They're tough. There are moments that are very hard, and going through the challenge is tough. However, I know there's good in everything because there's the law of polarity, good and bad, right? Or good and not so good. Anyhow, so coming back to my how and my story, I made a decision that I was going to work on me and my physical health. So we live on three different planes, right? We're spiritual beings with an intellect in a physical body. And I was out of alignment already before the accident, but the accident was my wake up call for my physical well being. And so I started to have a goal where I wanted to just get my shoulders stronger because I was getting sucked in by the paradigm that as you get older, you get weaker. As you get older, you get, you get more aches and pains and stuff. And I got sucked into that paradigm and I was emotionally connected to it. And the accident just made it worse because I was starting to have this inner dialogue, this story that I was telling myself, which was not a good story because I was telling myself, how am I going to do this? I'm in a wheelchair. I need my shoulders. I can't move around without my shoulders. Now it's gotten worse. I'm in pain, like to the point where all of this negative dialogue, there was one day that I could barely move. And when I did move, because I had to keep going, I was in a lot of agony. I have a young son. Well, he's going to turn 15 now, but he's still dependent on me. And I needed to be able to continue to drive, continue to take him to school, continue to, feed him, nurture him, support him, guide him, etc. And if I was going to, get bogged down by this shoulder pain, how was I going to function? How was I going to move forward? And I started to do some inner work. I took thinking into results and I put myself through it again. And wow, what an incredible journey it's been. And if you haven't already watched this video that I posted a few weeks ago on where there's a will, there's a way, go to my YouTube channel or go to my TikTok and you'll see the video. But it's my ice cream story that happened a few weeks ago when I was at Costco, a big box store here in Canada, or North America, I should say. But anyhow, that moment, that experience of the ice cream, that just told me that all the work I did over the last year and a half helped me reach my goal. And now I'm able to function without pain. My shoulders are feeling fabulous. I have a lot more strength. And what I did is I focused on the goal. I didn't focus on the how. In the beginning, I was focusing on the how, and it was that inner work, that self-reflection that helped me recognize that's what I was doing. And so my advice to you is if you've got a goal, if you've got a deep desire, set the goal. Don't worry about the how, because the minute you start focusing on the how, you're going to limit yourself. You're going to retreat back to your comfort zone. You're going to not want to keep moving forward. You're not going to get creative. You're not going to get the ideas. Just relax, let the hows go. Relax and have faith. Trust the universe, trust God. Whatever you need is going to come to you. And that's exactly what happened to me. In my journey, as I continued to focus on my goal of becoming stronger and getting my shoulders stronger, my arms stronger, my neck stronger, I started to release things. I started to let go. And I started to really just focus on what I wanted instead of how I was going to do it. And as I did that, ideas started to come to me. And before I knew it, I was going out for walks on a regular basis. Well, a wheel in my case, okay, but outside. So I was not only strengthening my arms, but I was also getting fresh air. I was being in nature, which is a great way to be in harmony, okay, with the naturalness of the universe. And then I started to get on the arm bike. And the arm bike was great because it was helping loosening any tension that I was holding in my shoulders. It was helping, move my muscles and just release things. Okay. It was getting my cardio going. Okay. Then I started to get on the trampoline. And yes, I get on the trampoline. I sit and I get on the trampoline and I do this daily. And all of these things started happening very naturally for me. And it happened because I stayed focused on the goal. I used my will, I used my imagination, and I used my perception, which are 3 of my 6 intellectual higher mental faculties. And I started using those to serve me instead of keeping me stuck, instead of keeping me persistent on what I didn't want. And it's amazing. We're always persisting. Okay. And honestly, when that ice cream situation happened, I was like elated. I was like, wow, I'm incredible. This is amazing. And so I encourage you to do some self-reflecting, identify what you really want, and let go of the hows. Okay, I'm going to continue on this story with you on different videos that I'm going to be putting out in the next coming time. And each video is I'm going to share with you how this work that I've done over the last year and a half and how I've incorporated the different things in the different areas using thinking into results. And I want you to just take it and apply it to your life. Don't just gather the knowledge here. Take what I've done, what I'm sharing with you, and apply it, embody it. That's how you're going to start to make a change. Okay. That's how things are going to get better. All right. We have so much power within us. Tap into your power. Let go of the how. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any comments, please share how you've taken this and embodied it and how it's changed your life. I will see you on the next video. Have a fabulous rest of your day.